What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Detroit Lions franchise here on Madden 23. And today we're taking on the Dallas Cowboys here in the NFC Championship matchup. This is a Cowboys team that we just played in Week 18 and we dominated them thoroughly. How are we going to handle business and take care of business so that we can potentially move on to the Super Bowl today against the Dallas Cowboys, led by Dak Prescott, of course, and Ezekiel Elliott still at running back here. This is going to be a good game here. Hopefully it's better than the Eagles game. I really wanted to get that Eagles game, move past that Eagles game because it is time for, hopefully, some good football. Cowboys starting off with the football here, man in motion. As they are wearing their road whites today, 2nd down and 6 to give to Elliott. And Ezekiel Elliott's going to have a big gain of about 11 yards on 2nd down, and that's going to move the chains for the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, he continues to do his thing here in Madden. And if you look down below, the Bills are going to the Super Bowl. 3rd down and 5 for the Cowboys. This one's thrown and batted up in the air and almost picked off by Jeff Okudah, so that would lead to a field goal. But like I said, look down below, and the Buffalo Bills have defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 28-21 to move on to the Super Bowl. So the winner of this game will be facing Buffalo. Dallas has the early lead though, 3-0, 3rd down and 4 here for the Lions. 6:11 left here in the first. There's a quick throw out to Jamal Williams, and Williams is going to break tackles, outrunning defenders, breaking more tackles, and taken down at the 41-yard line. A 27-yard pass by Jared Goff to Jamal Williams. If you can't get him going in the running game, just throw it to him, as he breaks about 3 to 4 tackles after the catch. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Goff dropping back, and there's Micah Parsons coming off the edge. Micah Parsons, one of the best players in the NFL. I was going to say one of the best defensive players, but then I was like, no, he's one of the best players in general in the NFL. Micah Parsons getting in there to make a sack. And this is a 63-yard attempt. Dan Campbell deciding to send Nordine out. Nordine is not going to have the leg, as this one's going to be short. Maybe a scratch your head decision-making move there by Dan Campbell. I mean, I really don't know how to put it. He missed it by about 2 yards, and I think that Nordine typically can hit that. Not that time, so the Cowboys would have perfect field position, and they'll have the ball 3rd down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott stepping up, getting out of the pocket, and he's going to slide down after a gain of 6, so another field goal attempt upcoming, and it is right through the uprights. 6-0, the Cowboys lead here in Detroit. Like I said, you really got to wonder what Dan Campbell's decision-making was there to kick the field goal. Kind of wanted to tie it up, I'm assuming. Probably should have punted it, but it's not going to matter too much as the Cowboys only scored 3. 3rd down and 4 here for the Lions now. And here's the give to Jamal Williams. And he's going to be about 1.5 yards short on 3rd down. So now the conservative play calling has come back. You only have 50 total yards here, and you're going for it at the 47-yard line. And Jared Goff's going to sneak forward, and he's going to get it. 1st down, Detroit. They needed that desperately. 2nd down and 10 now at the 35-yard line. It's going to be a play-action play call. Goff getting out, and Goff's going to fumble the football, picked up by Jamal Williams, and he's going to be taken out at the 39-yard line. So a loss of 4. Once again, Micah Parsons came in to clean that one up. That would lead to 4th down and 7. It'll be a Quinn Nordine field goal attempt. Could he make this one? Yes, by about 5 to 10 yards if I had to guess. So a 6-3 ball game here in Detroit. Defenses have definitely done their thing. The offenses, both of them, have really struggled. 3rd down and 5 here for the Cowboys. A lot of time to throw here for Dak Prescott, and he's going to get out to the left, and Prescott's pass is going to fall incomplete. So the Lions defense comes in strong and forces the punt. Lions with the football now, 1st and 10. Goff dropping back, and Goff's going to hit his tight end. It's Jody Fortson on the reception. We could sit here and talk about Jody Fortson's performance the last couple of weeks all we want, but it really speaks for itself. He is slowly starting to dominate. 2nd down and 10 now for Detroit. Goff's got time to throw. Throws across the middle. It's Jameson Williams taken down at the 26-yard line. 1st down, Detroit. With 4:50 to go, Goff in the pocket. And here comes Micah Parsons again. Ball's on the turf again, and this time it's picked up by Jonah Jackson. But that's the 3rd sack by Micah Parsons, and it's only the 1st half. Here's the get of Jamal Williams on 3rd down and 8, and he's going to have the 1st down. Gain of 12 there on 3rd down. I don't think the Cowboys were ready for that RPO play call. And so that's a first down for Detroit, with an opportunity to score a touchdown, but 3rd down and 13. You need to reach to 2 for a first down. And Goff is hit as he throws, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And that would set up a game-tying field goal attempt for Quinn Nordine with 1:55 to go. And it will be right down the middle. So this game will be tied at 6. With 1:53 to go here in the first half. Dak Prescott drops back, and he's going down, sacked by Aiden Hutchinson. You knew sooner or later Aiden Hutchinson would get in there and make some plays, especially what we saw him do in Week 18 in the live stream. If you haven't seen that, I still encourage you to go check it out. 3rd down and 15 now for the Cowboys, and they're just going to run it on 3rd down, and it's going to be an Ezekiel Elliott carry for 7, and that would bring up 4th down. 1st and 10 here for Detroit with 52 seconds to go. And this one's going to be intercepted by Leighton Vander Esch. And Vander Esch is going to take it to the right. And he's going to be fighting through contact down to the 25-yard line. It's Jonah Jackson who brings him down. Just a boneheaded throw by Jared Goff. It does look like Lazard's going to become open. But you just don't really see the fact that Vander Esch is just sitting there across the middle. So 1st down and 10 here for Dallas. And Dak Prescott's going to the end zone. And this one is caught by CeeDee Lamb. Did he get both feet in there? What a catch by CeeDee Lamb, and what an even better throw by Dak Prescott. We're going to take another look at it. Prescott on the run, throws it, and CeeDee Lamb with an amazing catch, and he gets both feet down with a lot of room to spare. So the interception by Jared Goff is going to prove costly, as the Cowboys would score a touchdown and take a 13-6 lead here at the end of the first half. But a much better game compared to the last game, the divisional game against the Eagles. This is a much better game. As we already mentioned once, the Buffalo Bills have defeated the 3-seeded Kansas City Chiefs, so the Bills will be playing in the Super Bowl against the winner of this game. The Buffalo Bills will also be wearing their home jerseys against the team that they play in this one. Who wants to wear the whites, Dallas or Detroit? 3rd down and 4. The Lions start with the football, and he's going to be hit as he throws. Jared Goff has not played that well in this game. The offensive line has not really played that well. Here's Dallas with the football now, and here's a big run by Elliott. A first down and more. Ezekiel Elliott up to 81 yards on the day. Really haven't seen a lot of highlights of him. He's been chipping away and picking up those yards chunk by chunk. 2nd down and 3 here for Dallas. Here's the throw to Dalton Schultz, and he's fighting through contact, and he's going to fumble, and it's picked up by Deshaun Elliott, and Elliott's going to take it to the 27-yard line. First down Detroit, and it's Dalton Schultz who coughs the football up. It was Elliott who it was Anthony Walker who initially missed the tackle, and then it looked like maybe it was Okudah who came in and forced the fumble. I wanted to keep saying he reached the 37-yard line, but it was a 27. Here's a 3rd down and 6 at the 10-yard line, and this pass is complete to Jamal Williams, and the refs are going to give them a first down. 3rd down and goal now for Detroit. 6:13 to go, and it's going to be a quarterback sneak by Jared Goff, and he's into the end zone to tie this game up. That's exactly what you needed in this game. Your offense has not played that well. The defense has. The defense forces the turnover to give your offense an opportunity, sets you up in great field position, and all you have to do is move the ball about 27 yards. They do so, and this game is tied up with 5:36 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's a read option, and Dak Prescott's got a lot of room to run, and Prescott's going to be taken down across midfield at the 48-yard line. And Dallas has not run a lot of that read option, but it works this time. Elliott also has 4 catches on the day. And here's a screen to Elliott. We just talked about it. On 3rd down and 4, the Lions will get the stop. They needed that stop big time. So Dallas will attempt a field goal here. 4th down and 4 at the 27-yard line. About 2 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Here is the field goal attempt, and it's going to be a fake. And the holder's going to run with it, and he's got the first down. Up to the 17-yard line, a 10-yard gain. I do want to talk about this. That was Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the rookie out of UCLA. Aiden Hutchinson couldn't bring him down. And then 2, I want to speak about the fact that Ugo Amadi is who I was controlling. This game put me into an animation where I wasn't allowed to run at Thompson-Robinson. I'm trying to right here, but it's making me go back, and I don't understand it. That's another point on why I think Madden just isn't a good game, but we don't have to talk about that. The Dallas Cowboys are still on the move here as they wind down the end of the third quarter, and we have a tied game. Probably one of the better games that I've played on this season. Second down and goal here for Dallas. Winding the play clock down, and Dak Prescott is going to scan and find Ezekiel Elliott, and Elliott's going to fight through contact. Touchdown, Dallas. So the fake field goal works to perfection, and it later sets up a touchdown for the Dallas Cowboys. That is huge for Dallas. Now the Lions really need to make a big play. Here's Goff on 3rd down and 7, and Goff is going to find Jamal Williams as Jamal Williams catches the ball, and he'll be dragged down across midfield to the 48-yard line. Jared Goff has not had a lot of opportunities to throw for big yardage plays here in this game. But the big first down of Jamal Williams that time. 1st down and 10 now for Detroit. He's going deep. He was hit as he threw, and this pass will be intercepted by Dallas. And he's going to be taken down to the 36-yard line. Yeah, once again, Goff being hit as he throws, and that has just been a common story all season, is that if Jared Goff is hit while he's throwing the football, he's going to throw a pick 9 out of 10 times. So Dallas with the football now, and it looks like our season could potentially be slipping away. Ezekiel Elliott to the right, and Elliott crosses midfield. It's really slipping away right now. Ezekiel Elliott will be tackled at the 13-yard line. He's up to 142 yards on the day. 3rd down and 5 now for Dallas. A touchdown would make this a 14-point game. Here is Elliott. My fault. Dak Prescott. He had all day to throw, and he's going to throw it away. So that's not Ezekiel Elliott at quarterback. That is Dak Prescott. So here's the field goal attempt for Dallas to make it a 10-point game, and it just really feels like this season is slipping away. After the dominating victory against the Eagles, now we're beginning to struggle. Here's Goff dropping back, and Goff's dropping back all the way into his own end zone, and he's going to find his tight end, Jody Fortson, for a 1st down to the 47-yard line. Goff had dropped back probably 15 yards on that play. 3rd down and 10 now for the Lions. Goff again dropping back, and this time he's going to find Amon-Ra St. Brown up to the 36-yard line. 1st down for the Lions. Later on the drive to the 18-yard line that we are now. And Jared Goff's going to find St. Brown again. Pushed out of bounds to the 2-yard line. So with 5:39 to go, the Detroit Lions are threatening. 1st down and goal here for the Lions. The gives to Jamal Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. And they're back in this one. That's what you needed. You needed a quick score. You needed it fast. You got it fast. And now it's a 3-point game. And it's up to your defense to make a stop. That was a good answer by the Lions offense. 1st down and 10 now for Dallas. Prescott dropping back. He's got a lot of time to throw. He's going to throw this one out to Elliott. And Elliott's going to break a tackle. And he's going to break another tackle. Ezekiel Elliott has been dominant in this game. Dak Prescott has not thrown for a lot of yards. 2nd down and 8 here for Dallas. Here's the give to Ezekiel Elliott, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. 3rd down and 7 now. The Lions need to stop. Here's Dak setting up the screen to Elliott. And Elliott, he's been breaking tackles all day, but not this time. Only a 2-yard gain, and the Detroit Lions defense will do their job. 2-minute warning here. 2nd down and 7. Goff stepping up, and he's going to be sacked by Micah Parsons. His 4th sack on the day. 3rd down and 10 now for Detroit. You need a big play. Here's Goff going deep. It's Jameson Williams outrunning his defender. Breaks the tackle. Jameson Williams, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Detroit. They have taken the lead in the NFC Championship. Wow, it can happen just like that on 3rd down and 10. If that pass isn't caught, that's a 4th down upcoming, and that's probably the game. What a pass by Jared Goff. What a catch and run by Jameson Williams as he fights through the tackle. And just like that, the Lions have the lead. With 1:16 to go, Dallas with the football, all 3 timeouts. This pass will be complete to Schultz, and Schultz will run after the catch up to the 45-yard line. 1:10 to go here in this one. All 3 timeouts still for the Cowboys. This pass across the middle to CeeDee Lamb, who has been quiet in both meetings that we've had with these guys this year. 13 seconds left on the clock. Now Cowboys with 2 timeouts. 3rd down and 2 to the end zone. And this pass is broken up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. 4th down and 2 now. The Cowboys need a 1st down or a touchdown. Prescott throwing it outside to Schultz. And he will catch it at the 1-yard line. 1st down and 10. This is the last play of the game for the NFC Championship. Prescott, all data throws it to the end zone. And this pass is broken up. The Detroit Lions are heading to the Super Bowl with a chance to win their first Super Bowl in franchise history, and they're going to be taking on the Buffalo Bills. What composure by Jared Goff and Dan Campbell in this game, as you were struggling to really kind of make your mark in this game. You allowed the Cowboys to kind of do whatever they wanted to do. Finally, you made the plays when it mattered most. Right there up until the end, it was such a great game. And I do have to say, for this game being what it was, the NFC Championship, this was probably the best game of this series. Now, there's other games I can talk about, like the Ravens game in the regular season, the Chiefs game in the regular season. This one was probably the best one. This one came down to literally the last play. So, with that being said, we pull off the win with a 14-point 4th quarter. We did what we had to do, that's for sure. And the Cowboys' running game was really good in this game. And, I was frustrated as I was playing this game, but after I finished it, I was like, I'm really glad this game was the way it was. Jared Goff threw for 325 yards. Jamal Williams with 85 yards. But I was getting frustrated with the way that Ezekiel Elliott was playing because he was just dominating. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And eventually we stopped him when it mattered most. Amon-Ra St. Brown was pretty much not involved in the game plan that much up until right at the end. He started making a lot of plays. We really want him to get involved here in the Super Bowl. I don't know how I'm going to call that game offensively. It's going to be fun, though. Like I said, it's the last game of this series, and it could very well be the last game of Madden that we play on this channel. We'll have to see. I don't know if that's really true, but here are the Pro Bowl teams. Obviously, we're not going to have anybody on it because we're in the Super Bowl. So you can look through it, though. You saw who number 1 was. Jalen Hurts, the guy who threw, 6 interceptions in the NFC divisional game. That's your number 1 quarterback going into the Pro Bowl. The rest of the Pro Bowl roster looks like just the typical guys you would see, the dominant guys you would typically see. But I'm excited. We don't want to play in the Pro Bowl. We don't want to do any of that stuff. We want to play in the Super Bowl. We have a team of guys that were disrespected, that didn't win any awards. It's time to make everybody pay because I think we can definitely do that. But we'll have to see. Here is your last look at the NFL playoff bracket as the Buffalo Bills beat both of their opponents 28-21. So that's their magic number. That right there, the game that we just played against the Cowboys, was probably one of the best games of the entire playoffs. That was a very fun game to play, and I'm glad it turned out the way it turned out. So here is your Super Bowl Media Day. This means everything to Dan Campbell, and the reason it does is because this is it. Once this game is over, this series is over. So this literally means everything to the channel, to the series. Looking at injuries, Gervon Dexter is the only injured player for the Bills heading into the Super Bowl. And now we'll look at their roster. Josh Allen, 99 overall, the starting quarterback. James Cook, Alexander Madison, Nyheim Hines, and Benny Snell could all very well see playing time. They are like almost all the same exact rating. Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis, the 2 starting receivers, with Sterling Shepard at the number 3 spot. Dawson Knox is the 88 overall tight end. And looking at their offensive line, it's not very good. I got to be honest. They got a good left tackle. Other than that, the right side of the offensive line are both rookies, and their left guard isn't very good. I think that this offensive line is not really going to be that good. Now you look at their defense, though, it's very dominant. Their front 7 on defense is really good. But Dexter will be out, so that'll be Ed Oliver trying to pull that off. And then you got Tremaine Edmonds, probably one of the better middle linebackers in the NFL. And then Matt Milano, who in real life is turning into one of the better linebackers in the NFL. Then their corners, Trey White and Teron Johnson. They also got Kaiir Elam, who will more than likely play in the slot. And then our safeties, Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer. You know those guys are going to be good. So I'm excited for this game. It's going to be us versus the Buffalo Bills in Las Vegas. We both have the 12-5 record. Who will come out as Super Bowl champions? I'm so relieved that the game against the Cowboys turned out to be a better game, because I would have been super frustrated had it been a crappy game like the Eagles game. But with that being said, we're in the Super Bowl now, so we're not talking about the Eagles game anymore. It's us versus the Bills in Las Vegas. Who will win it all? Will it be Josh Allen or Jared Goff? You'll have to find that out in the next video. I appreciate you guys coming by and checking out the NFC Championship. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.